Thank you for joining me today. Episode 2, Trustworthiness in Becoming a Proverbs 31 Woman. Please excuse the echo in the first minute and 26 seconds after this. I do apologize. Can I ask you something personal? When people closest to you think of you, do they think of someone they can trust? Proverbs 31 verse 11 says something that will stop you in your tracks when you really read it. And today we're going to unpack it together. It's on being trustworthy and trustworthiness. Not just someone who keeps secrets like your best girlfriend. I mean, someone whose word is solid. Someone whose presence makes the people around them feel safe. Welcome back to Lit Life, where His Word is a lamp unto our feet and a light unto our path. I'm so glad you're here. Be kind, hit like, share, and subscribe. This is episode 2 of our Becoming a Proverbs 31 Woman. And we're going to cover 22 virtues through this series. This is episode 2. And the first one, we covered a woman of noble character. And this one, we're stepping into something even more intimate, being trustworthy and trustworthiness. And I look forward to your comments, and I look forward to you joining me in this series. Here is our verse for today, Proverbs 31, verse 11. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. Proverbs 31, 11. And with this, we are going to dive into episode 2. Read that again. The heart of her husband trusts in her, not just his head, not just his logic, his heart. That's a deep, settled, bone-level trust. And because of that trust, he lacks nothing. He's not anxious. He's not second-guessing. He's at rest. It is a beautiful thing to have trust in a relationship. And the way that you have trust is to build it. Point 1 is trust is built in the small things. And when we think of trustworthiness, we often think as this big, dramatic thing, like, I've never betrayed anyone. I've never told their secrets. That's not it. That's not what Proverbs 31:11 is talking about. The kind of trust Proverbs 31:11 is describing is built slowly, quietly, in the everyday living of life. And it's built when you do what you said you were going to do. I remember my kids always saying, Mom, say you promise, say you promise. Because when I would make a promise, I would make sure that I would follow through. If I said maybe, they're like, no, say you promise. So even when no one is watching, when you handle money with integrity, when you speak about your husband or your family with honor, not resentment, when you make a promise, you follow through on a promise. Trust is the accumulation of 1,000 small, faithful moments. And that's what we're talking about. And let's go ahead and give some more examples. Becoming a Proverbs 31 woman. Point 2, a trustworthy woman creates a safe environment. I want you to notice that what happens when a husband truly trusts his wife. He has no lack of gain. That means he can focus, he can work, he can lead, he can rest, because he knows that what's behind him is secure. And the mother teaching her son this beautiful poem, it shows you that her price is far above rubies. So being trustworthy is one of those values. And when a husband can trust in his wife, there is no price that you can put on that. So becoming a Proverbs 31 woman, you want to be trustworthy. And that is a great value to have. A trustworthy woman creates an environment where the people around her can flourish, not because she controls everything, but because her presence brings stability. Think about the women in your own life who made you feel safe just by being in the room. That's the gift of trustworthiness. Point 3, trustworthiness starts with being trustworthy yourself. And this is where you want to begin your journey. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Before you can be trustworthy to the people around you, you have to be trustworthy to yourself. Yes, I said it, trustworthy to yourself. Do you keep the promises you make to yourself? When you make a commitment, say you're going to pray this morning, do you? When you say I'm going to speak kindly today, do you try to speak kindly today? Integrity is whole. It doesn't show up only in public. The woman of God and the woman that God is describing in Proverbs 31 is the same woman in private as she is in public. Her face doesn't change. She doesn't take off one hat and put on another in public. She is the same person whether she's in public or in private, and that's important. That kind of character, that kind of wholeness is what makes the people around you feel safe. They feel safe enough to trust you with their hearts. They feel safe enough to trust you with their lives. And that is what the mother of King Lemuel was teaching him. Your price is far above rubies, because as a trustworthy woman, being able to put your life in someone else's hand and know that they are not going to stab you in the back, or they're not going to let you down and cheat on you or anything like that. That is trustworthiness. And a woman of character and a woman of value has that character. First of all, though, be trustworthy to yourself. Keep your own promises. If you make a commitment, I'm going to do this today, do that today. If you didn't do it, then the next day, don't give up. Keep trying and building your character each and every day, because nobody's perfect, but to build your character to be a trustworthy person. If this episode spoke to you, I would love for you to subscribe to Lit Life so you don't miss a single virtue in this series. We have 20 more weeks to go, and it only gets richer. Leave a comment below. Tell me who in your life modeled trustworthiness for you. I want to hear about her and hear from you. I do read all the comments. Next week, we're in verse 12, the virtue of devotion and loyalty. I'll see you then, and thank you for joining Lit Life.